friends. In a historic decision, Delhi people have voted Arvind Kejriwal out of power after giving him three successive victories. Of course, 2013, a few days or weeks, he was ruling the Delhi government with the support of Congress. Then he resigned, and then 2 full term he was given power with greatest victory. Something like first time he got 67 seats out of 70, and second time he got 62 seats or something out of 70. So both the time it was above 60. So more than 85% of popular vote. I mean, number of MLAs. But that has made Arvind Kejriwal the number one arrogant politician in India. I always consider him as Karunanidhi of North India. One of the corrupt chief ministers India ever had. Of course, now BJP has got 48 seats out of 70 assembly seats, and Arvind Kejriwal's party has reduced to 22 seats, and both Arvind Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia have been defeated. People have given them terrible lesson, and as usual Congress has continued to draw blank as in the last 3 elections. Of course, last 2 elections. In 2013 they had a few numbers, and with that they supported Arvind Kejriwal. From that day, the Congress graph has gone south always. Of course, Congress revival is possible only when they are coming out of the clutches of one family. It is the problem with the Congress. Arvind Kejriwal launched his political party in anti-corruption platform, but he has become one of the most corrupt chief ministers India ever had. And for every one of his failures, he will try to blame center and other states. His own failure he will never agree. And launching freebies such as free electricity up to 200 units or whatever it is to Delhi people, and free bus ride for women of Delhi. He thought that Delhi's people support is taken for granted. But of course, there is a limit for every drama and gimmicks. He, after winning consecutively, his concentration went outside Delhi because he was greedy. He wanted to become alternate to BJP, and rather wanted to rule central government. The moment he got Punjab also in his pocket as victory. So he thought his victory march is unstoppable. So Delhi has become a heap of garbage. Delhi's roads were very poor. The last 10 years it was totally neglected, and even smaller work, if something is done, the advertisement, the self advertisement was huge. And in some cases, in some pilgrimage or something, I read some newspaper, actual expenditure for the scheme was some few lakhs, some 20 lakhs or something. But the government's press release and public advertisement has cost more than 20 crore. That is how this man was ruling Delhi. Starting with a very humble thing that I will ride only wagon or car and other things. You know which sort of cars he is using now. Okay, as a chief minister for security, these are all okay. But for modification of his house, for upgrade of his house, 40 crores of government money was spent unnecessarily, and this great man was comparing that with Central Vista expenditure, which was actually Central Secretariat building, where of course PM also is probably going to be housed. So it is his individual house as CM. That expenditure, this great man was trying to compare hundreds of crores which were sent for Central Vista project, which was required because of the crampedness, because of the space constraints the central government offices faced. So the government built a big secretariat, a parliament, new parliament, etc. That he compared as if it is Narendra Modi's personal house. It's not a PM house. Okay, PM's house also will be there. It is one part, not entire thing. Arvind Kejriwal did not build this Delhi secretariat and his chief minister's house with 40 crore or whatever when he compares. Such a totally irrelevant and improbable comparison. Those things can be expected from South Indian politician Mr. Karunanidhi. To digress the issue, they will say anything. Same thing was always repeated by Arvind Kejriwal. Delhi pollution. He declared Punjab is the culprit. Punjab came to his side. From that day, there was deadly silence. When people questioned, Punjab stubble burning has come down to 59%, 40%. The numbers is more than 5,000. And now a few hundreds problem or 1,000 plus problems of Haryana and UP he was comparing. But Punjab they were not able to control stubble burning. The failure is palpable for AAP. But they were trying to blame others only for all the things. Yes, he should have a good relationship with the neighboring states and center to ensure that the pollution problem is properly addressed to. He will fight with everybody and then say that I will do within overnight I will do everything. All nonsense. His announcements, his promise, everything was nonsense. With just a few freebies, he thought people will be easily carried away. There was no development after Sheila Dikshit's governments of 3 tenures, where all these metros and Delhi roads, widened roads, all those things were carried out at the time of Congress regime headed by Sheila Dikshit. But now Delhi has become mountain of garbages thanks to the misrule of Arvind Kejriwal and his party and liquor policy. The policy was modified only to make money, mint money by corrupt means. Prior to that new policy, the liquor sellers were given 5% of the value as commission. That he raised to 12%. It is assured sale. Crores of rupees were minted by the sellers, but he raised it to 12% with the understanding that 6% will go into Aam Aadmi Party kitty and 6% goes to the sellers. So 5 to 6% profit is 20% profit for the people who are earning. People will come forward. South Group from TRS, they all paid money and they were behind bar and case is going on. And Kejriwal was also arrested and Supreme Court did not give him bail first 3-4 months. After long incarceration only he was granted, initially temporarily for election and then finally also he is out on bail only. He is not discharged from the case. And when he was in jail, he started making a big drama as if he was always thinking of Delhi people welfare. When he was chief minister, he was always going around Gujarat, Punjab, Goa and other states as if he will win everywhere, leaving aside Delhi's he should have resigned. He should have remained as Aam Aadmi Party national convener and went around for poaching other areas and remaining as chief minister, he ignored Delhi. The Delhi has become garbage because of the misrule of Arvind Kejriwal. And people have given him correct lesson. Now, he himself lost his MLA post. Now we can expect good development because both center and the state is ruled by one party. Let us hope for the best. But party like Aam Aadmi, that is Aam Aadmi Party, their ascensions to power is nothing but joke of our democracy. The people whoever can come and cheat the people, and people get carried away with their all slogan and other things. And at last, people have woken up and shown the door to Arvind Kejriwal. Let us hope for the best for Delhi people. Thank you.